Hmm. Hey everybody, long time no see. Me and my wife have been taking time off and just resting and checking out what goes on in the world today. Um, I know we had a lot of discussion, a lot of thing in the house. We talk about COVID and stuff. So I guess that being said, I guess my wife she had a lot on her mind. Like maybe I'll just sit and listen, or he'll inject some time now and then. Me, I know I usually come in here, do a lot of talking. You guys come in and give me some questions that I can answer. But lately, I've been wanting people to come into our chat room because I feel that uh, nobody has come in and talked, and I need a lot of likes, and I need a ton of thumbs up. But I hope some of you guys out there watch my videos. I need a lot more friends to like my channel. I need a lot more likes. I'm not really in a race per se. I just want to get to where everybody else is because a lot of my YouTube users have got plaques and they're up in the
hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, yeah, and 1K. And don't you think I want to get a piece of that action too? I mean, I'm not in a race. I'm not competing. Don't get me wrong and say that. Well, Mark's in a race and he just wants a piece. No, that's me wrong. I just want a piece of that 1K too. I want to, get a plaque. I don't know what order it is. They got silver, bronze, and gold.
Basically, and stuff. I think it's like a bronze and silver. I'm not sure. I'd have to look.
I'm not too sure what order it's in. It's like.
Well, if it's anything like everything else, bronze would be first, then silver, and then gold would be your highest.
Yeah. I'm not really here to compete with anybody because even a lot of these foodies out there, and we have husky videos we watch. The point is, all these people out there, they got like 1Ks and tons of packs, and you only get.
Well, to get plaques, you have to have 10,000 or more.
Yeah, and we also want to try to go live on our phone once in a while, but.
We just need to hit 1,000K. That's 726 more people that we need to like our channel so that we can go live on the mobile devices.
And we need you guys' help. I'm not going to embarrass myself here on live camera. Get on the knees, I'm beg. No, I'm not that way. I just want you guys out there to like my channel, give me a nice little comment. If I see something that's wrong, I'm going to delete it. No offense, I'm going to delete it. Because, I'm all for good comments. If I see a bad comment, or she sees any, we're getting rid of them. Here I'm trying to be nice to you guys, and I don't see nothing bad. I'm just trying to be nice to you guys, and you guys want to just knock me down and just, say, well, he doesn't deserve this. He doesn't. Bull.
Everybody deserves to have subscribers for their channels.
Yeah. See, she has ideas.
Well, and two, unlike some people on here, it's not a race. Like Mark said, he's not trying to compete with anybody and stuff, but everybody deserves to get viewers to their channels and more subscribers. But there's some on here, oh, I've got to get back to where I was. Oh my God, I've just got to get there. I've got to. No, take your time. Don't rush your channels. Your channels will work out in time and stuff. I mean, you can't just force it and stuff down people's throats. I mean, and like we've said before, the way some people are doing their channels, I mean, they're doing it the wrong way. They should be making their own content. YouTube is a site for creators, not takers, not users, creators. But I'm veering off topic of what I want to get to tonight.
I'll get away for a minute. I know she had a lot in her mind, and we often walk to our house, we go to stores, we go shopping, we come up with ideas to talk about it. It's like fresh meat off the stove, if you will. It's fresh. What we have to say is it's not stolen from anybody. It's not taken from anybody. It's from word of mouth to us to you. So all you gotta do is sit back and say, hey, I agree or I disagree. We don't need no foul comments. All you want is likes, dislikes. Don't say nothing ugly, and we'll delete that. You can say something like, I like it or don't like it. If you don't like it, tell us why. That's all we're asking for. I'm not asking for no miracles. Just say why you don't like it. And if you do like it, we're more proud of the likes than the dislikes. But I guess that being said, like how you guys like to talk about, and I just sit back and let her take the camera for a little bit. Ready?
Well, the basic thing I want to talk about tonight is things that are happening here in the United States. And yes, I'm aware that the COVID virus is all over the world and stuff, not just here. But here in America and stuff, we've had a lot of problems with racism lately. and stuff. There's been murders of black people and that have not been necessary. They should not have died. But people have been taking this racism thing way too far lately. Like items that feature black people in the grocery stores are now being removed. Yeah, no more Aunt Jemima pancake syrup. No more Mrs. Butterworth. And get this, Mrs. Butterworth was a fictional character. No real person was behind Mrs. Butterworth at all. The woman who did her voice was a white woman. But we can't have Mrs. Butterworth or Aunt Jemima pancake syrup or pancake mix because of the fact that they were slaves.
No offense, she did sound a little black when she first came out.
It's the acting. A white woman was good with the voice, but Mrs. Butterworth was fictional. There was no Mrs. Butterworth. Now, Aunt Jemima was a freed slave before she took the job of being the pancake syrup lady. But to remove products that have been around for
Centuries.
well, at least 50 or better years. I think it was in the 60s when they came around. Come on, that's stupid. How is removing a food product going to end racism? And another thing, statues of Theodore Roosevelt are being demolished, removed, taken down. Christopher Columbus statues demolished, removed, taken down, whatever, because they were slave owners. Christopher Columbus was apparently a rapist as well. They dealt in the slave trade and stuff like that. But changing history is not going to stop what's happening in today's society. So, yeah. But who cares about the past? This is 2020, people. Get over the past. You can't just change things and expect things to change now. I mean, we're not going to give up what we're doing in life just because, we removed statues of these two famous people from way back when. Come on, Christopher Columbus was in 1492. Who cares what happened over 500, 600 years ago? Do we really need to bring up the past?
No.
Teddy Roosevelt, yeah, but that was before the Emancipation Proclamation of Abraham Lincoln.
That's my fault.
So he had every right to own slaves back then. But in today's society, that's bad. And we don't own slaves today. At least not here and stuff. But I don't see how that's going to stop racism and stuff just by changing things. Well, and that's like Columbus, Ohio wants to change the name from Columbus to Flavortown.
Why?
Because of Christopher Columbus and stuff. Because of what he did, they can't have the town be Columbus, Ohio anymore. I mean, again, stupid. How is changing a name? You're going to make thousands of people have to change all of their bills and everything to go from Columbus, Ohio to Flavortown, Ohio. On everything that they have, they got to change all that.
See, that's like changing the Sears Tower. It used to be Sears Tower a long time ago.
Yeah.
Now it became, what was it called?
The Willis Tower.
Yeah, now it became the Willis Tower. I myself went to Sears Tower many years ago. I don't know how tall it was, I don't know how old it was, but I do remember this. I went to Sears Tower, and you guys took an umpteen elevator to get there. And, it doesn't have history, but yeah, it's been Sears Tower all my life. Someone comes along, let's make a Willis Tower. No. I want to remember it as it. I want to remember its name, Sears Tower. I don't know.
Everybody still calls it Sears Tower.
Yeah. Long story short, I went to an air show, and on the way back, I had stopped at Sears Tower. No, I didn't go inside, but I stopped at Sears Tower, and yeah, I was like, I feel very strange. If I had to ask somebody, where's Sears Tower? I don't know. Oh, but I bet you if I ask for Rose, down Brown Street, one corner, real quick. It's just, you got turn left, there it is. It's like, seriously? That was my idol, the Sears Tower. I love the Sears Tower. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, please look it up on the World Wide Web. That was my favorite idol to go to the Sears Tower, I plan to, not right away, but whenever I go to Chicago again, I want to go back in there. Look, you're right out there, you look down, it's like, whoo, long way down. People look like ants. It's like this small. I wish they turned it back into the how they haven't done it. I don't understand this. I want to change it because I never hear someone changing things.
Well, I know, but see, that's the problem. People think that just by changing things, the whole society is going to change. Like, if we get rid of statues of people that were bad people in the past, oh, that's automatically going to make it no more racism, no more crimes, no more anything, because we got rid of that from the past. Changing the name of a town is not going to change what's happening in today's society. It's always going to be there because that is how people were raised over the decades, millennia, whatever. I mean, it's in people's nature. Changing the name of a town, removing statues, all that, it's not going to change anything, people. The only thing that's going to change racism, crime of any kind, is for everybody to look inside themselves and say, hey, how can I be a better person? How can I make it to where I'm not evil, cruel, heartless? I mean, come on, people. It just takes that one thing. Use your brain.
The common sense.
Yeah. Well, and that's like with these people and stuff. Well, I brought up here a while back, not on live chat, but just with my husband, about Disney princesses. All little girls love being a princess. Disney princesses especially. And I don't mind little black girls and stuff, or older black girls or whatever and stuff, or even black women wanting to be a princess, dressed like Rapunzel or Cinderella or Snow White or whatever. But the one part that they should teach the little girls especially is it's okay for a black girl to be a Disney princess, but just don't teach them what the bad things were that happened to these princesses. Because Snow White was poisoned by a witch. Come on, you really want to teach little kids, even white little girls, that it's okay to poison somebody? Rapunzel, locked in a tower. That's slavery. We're trying to get slavery abolished totally. You really want a little black girl to say, hey, it's okay for you to lock me in a tower for 18 years. I mean, come on, people. Just make sure you teach your kids what's right, what's wrong, and stuff on being a Disney princess. I mean, come on. We had a mermaid. Pocahontas was an Indian. Mulan was Chinese. Tiana from Princess and the Frog was an African-American girl. So come on, there was one African-American Disney princess, and yet everybody seems to forget and says they were all 100% white girls.
Well, remember the movie Group?
Yeah.
That was based on slavery and all that.
Yeah. But, I mean, just because of what happened hundreds of years ago, we can't let that rule our way of living today. We need to stop and think, because these crimes against black people are not happening because of what somebody several hundred years ago did.
Right.
Come on, Christopher Columbus didn't come to America in 1492 and say, hey, look, the people in the year 2020 are going to start killing black people because they can't tell the future.
Yeah.
So why should we dictate the way we live now on something that happened 600 years ago?
Yeah.
Well, 500 and some years ago. Whatever, I'm not good at math. But we can't dictate our lives now by what happened several hundred years ago. And like I said, Teddy Roosevelt, okay, big deal. I looked him up today, and I have a paper and stuff on all the presidents that were slave owners. The first 15 presidents of the United States were all slave owners. But of Teddy Roosevelt's, some of his were actually part white people. So you can't use racism saying that we're all against black people. I mean, we have this deal going now. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Sorry, but I think all lives matter because of the fact that reading up on Teddy Roosevelt and how people want to just remove his statue from the Natural History Museum because of him being a slave owner. I think it's kind of strange because some of his slaves were white people. Because it was his wife's father that had relations with a black slave, had white kids. Well, partially. So if Black Lives Matter and we can't be racist against black people, treat them poorly, then people ought to stop and realize crimes do happen against white people too.
You know, when I used to live in Milwaukee, it might be just a hunch, it might be just a thing, but when I used to live in Milwaukee, the north side was like almost chock full of blacks. I mean, I took a bus on the other side of town, but nobody's going to say to me, you know, you're like that, get back in this south side of town.
Right.
And, you know, I've often looked at it, you know, I've got nothing against black. I don't care what
I
color.
like black people.
You know, as long as they get along with me and don't You know, having another bling bling, making stuff yo yo and all this. I mean, look at previous president. What's his name?
Barack Obama was
Yeah,
black.
he talks like an actual white man. You never saw him walk around with bling on him, yo yo. I'm gonna kill you. Good. No, he talks like an actual white man. If we could get actual black people to talk like that instead of yo yo stuff, we'd be a lot better off. None of this graffiti, stealing, drugs. I mean, no offense, I think that's what all black people do. The bad black people, right? You see them screaming, yo, shh, that's what they do. Shh, that's the name there.
Yeah.
What's that spell? You know, you send you to school, try to get some sort of decent education, and you're writing on the wall and saying yo yo. I mean, schools don't teach you how to say yo yo.
You know, that's their own thing. That's how they teach themselves.
Exactly.
But see right there, just the way you're talking and stuff and how people act and stuff. Okay, like with the murders and stuff. I get the lady that was sleeping in her house. That was the cops' fault because they went into the wrong house and went in and shot her for no reason. I get that. She never committed any crime. But that George Floyd, I haven't looked to see much about on that stuff. Yeah, I get the cop was wrong for pressing on his neck and causing him to suffocate to death and all that. But what was the thing that they had gotten him on first? I get that he shouldn't have been murdered. I'm not saying that. But he may have committed a crime. So the cops did have every right to arrest him. They didn't have every right to kill him. I get that. But I mean, everybody's out there like, oh, all of these black people and stuff who we're chiming in now with Black Lives Matter are all 100% innocent. They've never committed a crime in any bit of their life. They've never committed a crime. So when the cops arrest them, oh, that's where the cops went bad because the cops were white and it's racism. But you got to look into the situation. Like I said, the lady that was sleeping, that was totally unnecessary. They didn't have to go and shoot her. The one that was just out jogging, again, they didn't have to. No, but cops did not kill him, though. That was just two white guys that killed him, even though people are saying, oh, see, white cops are out to get every black person. No, that one was just two idiots and stuff that took it upon themselves to play judge and jury. But with that one, George Floyd, yes, the cops were wrong. They had no right to suffocate him to death by pressing on his throat. But what did he do to make them arrest him in the first place? See, some people and stuff, they need to stop and think. I mean, he did maybe deserve to be arrested, just not murdered. So again, yes, the cops are wrong and stuff in what they're doing, but
You know, and speaking of cops, I think, you know, no offense, I know they're out there to do their job, and I think it's just wrong the way they do their job. I'm not here to judge them, but I think it's just kind of funny how they work. They take even seconds to lock you up, but then to take you out, it takes like, you got to fill a bunch of papers about this big, you know, just to get out. I mean, it's like, what? And, you know, they're sitting there on their beat. They get to the side and say, oh, you dropped a comment down, oh, you got to be arrested. Or you get the wrong time, you're doing something just wrong. Oh, got to be arrested. Anything to get the little money in the pocket. That's stupid. I mean, come on. Again, it's like we're scared walking around the house because there's a cop sitting up there waiting to do something wrong. Be arrested. Well, I walked up my door, you get arrested for that. No, that's how dumb cops are. I mean, it's supposed to be there protecting us, not acting stupid. No offense, that's why I hate cops. As for me, I don't watch cop shows.
I don't watch cop shows either and stuff. But I mean, you can't disrespect 100% of all cops because, like I said, it's the parents of, like, especially when it comes to young kids. The parents are filling their heads with the hate. Like,
Yeah.
oh, look, it's a white cop. Oh my God, we gotta fear him. We gotta hate him and all that because all white cops are evil. Excuse me, I personally know some white cops because they happen to be relatives, and they are not evil. Yes, they're out there to do their job, but they're not out there saying, what person can I go and murder today because that's all white people do and stuff is murder people. No, come on, don't think like that. You're filling everybody's heads with hatred. Anybody who thinks that all white cops are out to get everybody, you're just filling everybody's heads with hatred.
See,
Okay, let everybody decide for themselves whether a cop's good or bad.
I just think that if a kid grows up and becomes bad because parents are bad, they teach the kid to be bad. Then he's gonna go out and do murder and drugs and say, no, you have a nice cop at your door. Does so-and-so live here? Yeah.
But
Oh, you're on the road.
they would arrest, but it's not like they're just gonna, oh, I heard you were bad. Boom.
No, they're gonna arrest you first.
But that doesn't mean they're going to kill you. According to a lot of people out there that are doing this Black Lives Matter, say that 100% of all white cops are bad and are going to kill everybody. They said there is no good white cops because white cops, every time they see a black person, they're just going to kill them. And that's stupid. And in a way, it's reverse racism. See, the blacks don't like the whites, the cops, because to them, the white cops are just out to kill all blacks. But in a way, the blacks are teaching their kids to be racist against white people because they are saying that all white cops are evil. And that's not right. We shouldn't be teaching people that. We want to stop racism. We want to end it for good. And yet it's going in reverse. Blacks are teaching their kids to hate white people because of it. Whites, just because you have a few white cops that take it too far, because if people would look at that George Floyd case, you can hear it on audio. There was one of the white cops that actually told the other one, get your knee off his neck. He can't breathe. Okay, now if a white cop says that to where people can hear it, does that make him evil, or is he trying to save the guy's life? It was the other cop that was the evil one. They both weren't evil. So why say that all white cops are bad? One tried to save his life by telling the other one to move his knee off of his neck. He was supposed to place it in the middle of the back, not on the neck. And that's only if they're resisting arrest, and they said he wasn't.
Exactly.
But yeah, the one white cop did try to stop it and stuff, but the other one just refused, and they all got in trouble for it.
Racism is going on forever, so it won't stop, you know?
Well, and if you look at society, we aren't just racist against blacks. Look at the illegals and stuff, the Mexicans. Look at them. We got to build a wall between here and Mexico because we can't have illegal aliens in here.
Wasn't there a new president that said something like that?
Our current president is the one that's doing this. But
He sucks.
But the point is, you're separating American-born children, locking them in pens like dogs, for crying out loud, and sending their illegal parents back to Mexico. Kids are getting sick because they aren't being fed properly, clothed, treated when they get sick. Nobody's taking care of them. These children were born here in America, and yet they aren't trying to place them in foster care or anything. They just lock them up in cages like animals. And yet everybody's, oh, Black lives matter. Well, to me, Mexican lives matter. White lives matter. Korean, Japanese, Chinese, every life matters. Yeah. We're not just whites here in America. We're blacks. We have all colors.
What I want to know is, and speaking of race, what I want to know is, you take an African person or any kind of black person, where do you get all this like yo-yo stuff? What I want to know is,
it's just like your gangs and stuff. They just create their own way of talking.
And people like that, no offense, they get no decent education. They'll steal from you. They give you drugs. They turn white men into blacks. They turn all Asians into blacks. I mean, if you have a whole bunch of like Asians or whites, actual blacks, you close your eyes, no offense, they all sound the same. Because
it's their mannerisms. It's just like I said, it's kind of like your motorcycle gangs. They just all develop their own way of doing things.
At least they talk to you in some motorcycle gangs. At least they talk to you in some sort of normal fashion.
Well,
I
know, but I'm just saying that they all act like, oh, we're a gang. We're gonna beat you up if you knock our motorcycle. Oh my God! I accidentally tapped your motorcycle.
Well,
now you're gonna beat the hell out of me.
No offense, I can kind of see that because that's their property.
Yeah, but like say if I would actually just be walking by a motorcycle, just slightly brush it, not tipping it over or anything. Oh, you're gonna come out and hit a woman because I brushed by your motorcycle. Oh my God, I really hurt your motorcycle.
That kind of goes along with my story. I told you when I used to work at a grocery store. When I used to work there, and there's like 10 to 12 cart corrals and 10 to 12 carts inside of them. I had no help. So I got really creative one day. About this long, I know you can't see everybody, but I was pushing carts way long, and the little one was kind of shuffling off a little bit, and this car had siren. Go figure. I was pushing, and those things started wiggling. I wasn't really well tapped. If that one would have came on and seen me, that car hit. Now, would he hit me? Would he yell at me? I don't know. What he would have done? All he did was just that little tap like this. I was waiting for that siren to go off.
Yeah.
And all it was a tap. You know, he can't get me for anything. There's no scratch, there's no dent or ding or nothing. Just like old cap. So I was like, I didn't check the card. Just make sure. I was like, okay, it's good. Luckily, the guy did come out, but I was actually kind of scared at first because nobody came out. This one kid came out. I don't know. You do the same thing the next day. So he came out, and speaking of black, I'm not like I'm not racist, but this one kid was black and came out. He helped me for about it take about 10 to 15 minutes. He goes back in. I'm like, seriously? And here I'm stuck, you know. I'm like, oh, my tongue's gonna get there real quick. He got one side, I got one side. When we turn in the middle, and he walked back in, I'm like, what? Oh, but then he gets to go inside. But go figure. I go inside. My boss came out. He kind of chewed my butt out. You know, and some stuff. Okay, fine. I'll get back out there. I was just scared. You know, if he could go back in, how come I couldn't go back in? So to relieve me for a little bit. Yeah, like I said, I'm not racist or anything. Yeah, the kid was black. He came out to help me. I was like, oh, thank you.
Well, like I said, I mean, I know I'm not racist. I mean, I know personally, I got my own. Personally, my family is good friends with a black person. His name's Tommy. He's a really, really sweet guy. And one of my favorite Christian music groups had a black member. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not racist. I'm never going to be racist. If I had a black person right here, an African American person, whatever you want to call them, if I had one right here, I'd shake hands, hug, whatever. Although right now and stuff, because of the COVID virus, you can't really do that without people wanting to drop you on your ass.
Yeah.
I stopped. I didn't say that.
But anyway, another day when I was riding in Milwaukee, when I used to live on the south side, you know, like I said about the buses, I fell asleep one day because I had the window cracked open. I was leaning against the window and nice fresh air was getting me and everything. And I was like, I woke up, wow, black people here. Everybody looking at me like, you're the only white guy here? So then anyway, I stood up, I rang the bell. They had to do the wires inside the bus. Ding, ding, ding. So anyway, the bus pulls over, and I have my leg in some such of a way. My leg fell asleep, everybody. My leg was like a dead leg. I stood up, I fell down. I felt like I was the comedy act of the bus. I fell down on one knee. I felt like I had a dead leg. I shook it. By the time I got outside, I felt like I got 1,000 pins going through my leg. So I had my leg in some such a way. I was relaxed. My head against the window like so, and I got my leg was hurting like crazy. But yeah, you know, if I was a racer, I could have said something. They could have said something to me, but guess what? I would have lost the fight because think of it as a salt in a pepper shaker. That's what it was. I got up. I was just really embarrassed. So long story short, don't fall to the bus. Hide over here reading their stories. And
No. I'm trying to delete a thing. We keep getting notices for some idiot and stuff that posts videos to YouTube on Discord. I took care of it. It's gone. I already deleted it. It's fine. Taken care of.
Yeah. And speaking with, if you guys out there got Discord, please add me or add you. You know, 'cause I go there once in a while just to talk to my friends, whatnot, and I got a lot of friends everywhere.
Well, and anybody who becomes a friend of ours and stuff gets like joins you and stuff in Discord. They can see when we go live or post a video. So it's kind of a good thing. Yeah. Although can't seem to shake the one person that really doesn't want anything to do with us anymore.
No, we already told you what it was.
Yeah, and I'm not going to keep going over that, but we keep telling him, make sure your stuff doesn't show up on our Discord and stuff, but yet it still does, and yet he keeps calling us liar. Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. We even showed him proof, and yet we're still liars because it doesn't show up on Discord. Yeah, right. When we took a picture of it the very day you posted a video on YouTube and showed you that it was on our Discord, he keeps saying, well, remove me. We already have. It's not stopping. So you got to figure out something to do to get rid of it because we don't want to see that crap. If you don't want anything to do with those people, we don't want to see your stuff on our Discord.
Yeah,
on Mark's Discord.
Yeah, sometimes it's nice to talk about. He still goes on with I couldn't get it back. Is it DJ or
Rave
DJ, yeah, Rave DJ, and he constantly makes videos, and all you talk about link. I don't care. You can link yourself to who knows where, but you can kind of link to tell, health food. Sorry, my French, but you tell health food.
But those links don't mean nothing because the videos that he's putting on YouTube have nothing to do with the real video.
Bottom line is stolen.
Yeah, well, it's because they're mixing and mashing up videos together and stuff that you can't add a link to one person's video when it might contain bits and pieces from multiple videos.
Exactly.
And the site cannot legally get paid.
I'm sorry, but hang on.
You bumped the floor.
Sorry.
But you can't legally get paid for something you don't own the rights to. So the site, Rave DJ, is doing something illegal by making money through that Patreon.
Now, how would you like to, if I walked in your house and took something from you one day, you wouldn't like that. I mean, come on. It's called stealing. You're not seeing the big picture. It's called stealing.
Yeah. Even if you yourself aren't stealing it, you are using stolen merchandise, stolen property from a site that is stealing.
Exactly.
That'd be like, say, if somebody goes out and steals from a major store, steals a bunch of TVs. We bought one of those TVs, not realizing it. We just thought they had extra, so we bought one. But it's stolen property. That means we could go to jail for it. We could get in trouble, fined, or whatever. You can't be taking stuff that's stolen property. But certain people, to them, they think, like I said, they think it's a race. I got to get it right up there immediately where everybody else is at and stuff. I've got to reach a certain amount and stuff. Come on, people. Take your time. Create your own videos.
Yeah. Think of something original besides stealing, besides taking. But I guess
show people that you actually know how to make plenty of videos.
And
that's the way you should work.
And other people out there, I noticed this already. They're tired of hearing me talk about the same stuff over and over again because of the fact that I'm trying to make my point across. If some of you
trying to get our point across.
If some of you don't like what's being heard, fine. Find yourself another YouTube user that don't disgust you as much as I do. It's like trying to tell a kid not to do something over and over again, but guess what? He still doesn't. You gotta teach him over and over again. Teaching is a good thing. So that's what people need to do. You need to understand when you teach them what's being said and how to do math, how to do arithmetic, all this, so they can come out as smart as Barack Obama. I mean, you don't have to be perfect. Enough this yo, we're bring all this stuff. Look at one group, Run DMC. I know they're musicians. I got nothing against Run DMC. I'm just using them for example. They got the tennis shoes. They got the untied laces. They got the big chain on the neck. And yeah, don't get me wrong. I love the music group. I love the guys, but you can use them for example. You see, the I don't know if I want to put maybe the bad side of black people. They're wearing stuff like this. The untied shoelaces, the big thick chains, and speaking like back in high school, back in '87, and I don't know where they got. I think it's called Drug Money. They had big boxes. I'm a show like this.
Oh, the Ghetto Blasters.
Yeah, but boom, boom. Wow. I don't know what they're listening to. And then some cars. Okay, I guess I can't say much about the cars. The cars cool because they have these fancy cars with the. I'm not you guys see much there. They got the purple, the neon green, neon purple, underneath the cars. I guess I can't say much about that. It's cool. And then you have these spinners on your hubcaps. I guess it's cool too. But that's kind of cool. But to me, I don't know. To me, it's just ghetto. Don't get me wrong. I love the car. It's cool and all that. Hell, sorry. If I had enough money, I'd buy a car like that. I think it's pretty neat. I don't want to make it look too ghetto, but I think it's pretty cool. I have a purple light neon thing, spinners on your hubcap. I think it's pretty cool. I can't say much about it because, like I said, I like it. But as far as Run DMC goes, yeah, I'm not saying they're bad. I love the group. I love the male artists and all that. But I'm just using them for example. Yeah, a lot of black guys out there who want to wear the thick bling bling, the ghetto blasters. Kind of makes you wonder, where are you getting this money from? To me, I think it's drug money because drugs are bad. Everybody's been trying to fight it. Billboards, newspapers, TV. I'm not trying to sound like anybody, but yeah, drugs are bad, and that's what I want to talk to you guys about. So you talking about blacks? I'm talking about drugs. So it's like a mashup mix of type of deal, if you will.
I gotta let somebody in.
Yeah. Yeah. She got to let Sammy out.
Sammy in.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, she got to let Sammy in. I think I showed you my dog 3 times. You know, I talked. See a dog right there? That's Sammy. That's my dog right there. That dog is down on the floor. Yeah, right there. That's the dog right there. And I think the dog's got good, but I don't know. We'll see. My dog's funny at times. A lot of times we'll take him up the hall, or what do you want to call it? He'll stop dead trick right in the middle of the road. He's like, a lot of times, you know, he can't make up his mind. He walks in the hall, he stops middle of the road, he's like, frozen. He's like, dead. You know, okay, which way you want to go? Then he must be like, I don't think I'll change my mind. Don't get me wrong, he does sit in the bedroom for about maybe an hour, half hour or so, and me and Heidi up there talking. And he can do barking or something back there. Wow, yeah, that was long sleep, but sometimes the drum barked at just 5 minutes. There's a certain room back there that we don't let him in because I think, you know, I talked about the other people who, you know, spoil our dogs, and Sammy has a way. We try to train our dogs, which we love very much. Sammy and Remy, we both try to train our dogs to sleep with us. Take like for example, we had it wasn't a bad storm, I guess, but it was bad enough for them. And when it rained, it's just like you can smell it's like dirt in the air. You know rain smells, right? Anyway,
It's because
you know,
the ground was dry and the rain hits it, so it picks up all that
it's
dust.
like an acidy type smell. It's nasty. Anyway, the point is, I was laying down, trying to lay down. I was like, "Oh, hi, Sam, come on in." He's like,
And
"Hi,"
when
he's
our dogs get scared of storms, they let you know it.
like, "Hi, Dad, may I come in?" Sure, son, come on in.
We've had storms so bad that Sam has actually hidden under the desk that we have this computer on. So, yeah,
A lot of people ask,
he's a coward.
a lot of people ask me or her, "You guys got any kids?" Kind of yes, kind of no. We got fur babies.
We're working on the other and stuff.
Speaking of that,
Just take your time.
it's a play on words. Remember the actually Furbies? We have fur.
Oh gosh, those talking stories. I
Yeah.
actually dealt with it haunting.
What a funny coincidence. Furbies and fur babies. We have 2 fur babies, Sammy and Remy. You
We
saw
used
the
to have
one.
3, but one passed away as a baby.
Those of you who don't know it, we had Charlie. He was a corgi. I think full-blood corgi,
No.
right?
Corgi Chihuahua mix.
Well, she
He
knows more
looked
about.
more like a full-blooded Corgi, but he was Corgi Chihuahua.
And those of you who don't know it, there we didn't catch in time because I guess it was like a weekend, and the vet wasn't open the weekend. And unfortunately, Charlie, he passed away at Parvo. And well, he was good, but you know, the only one that actually lived through it was our boy Remy over here. Well, he's a sick young kid. Yeah, Charlie died at Parvo, and we didn't get to him on time. And somehow Remy was able to struggle through it and just take his time this day. And that's, you know, I'm really proud of him. You know,
Well, I think the reason Remy was able to survive is they asked if there was any other litter mates of Charlie's and stuff that if we had any more, and to get them taken in, and because they knew what it was, they knew what to start him on immediately. He spent 5 days in the vet's office. So, yep, he's our miracle. Almost 6 years old now.
yeah,
Where's the time go? And see, that's just like how we said they're fur babies, but they are our children because it's like, oh my gosh, we got him when he was just so little. I mean, he was just little when we got him, and because of the Chihuahua part of the breed, and I mean, he was really small, and we've raised him for almost 6 years. I mean, well, right about and stuff. I mean, he'll be 6 in November. We got him when he was 10 weeks old, so just under 6 years that we've had him.
I've always wanted to somebody start after the conversation. We're starting off with, you got 2 boys? Say like you probably have this question. She walks up to me, she goes,
Got any kids?
yeah, I got 2 boys.
Oh, what are their names?
Sammy and Remy.
Aw, are they cute?
And then we have that's the boy you need to say. I mean, it's
Yeah.
funny. The dog.
You think you're talking about human children, and then they're like, they are human. They're canines. I used to do that with my cats too. I mean,
Yeah.
and my other dogs. Oh my gosh, my family has had so many pets, so many dogs, so many cats, hamsters, fish, rabbits, gerbils, guinea pigs.
I have been around them all. The only animal I haven't had was a snake, a scorpion, a horse, anything like that. I've had rabbits for pets, like you're talking about. I've had, I don't think I've had cats for, no, yeah, I've had cats for pets. I've had rabbits.
Have you ever had hamsters, fish,
I had
gerbils,
I had guinea pig.
guinea pigs? Ours only lasted a day. We went to what they call a hillbilly market. It's basically an animal auction. They auction off animals. Well, the one that was in charge of the auction and stuff that brought these animals in, he told the auctioneer, he says, "Oh, we've had them all tested. All these animals are perfectly healthy." Us and about 5 other people contacted me a day later and said, "Our guinea pigs died." What do you mean the guinea pigs died? They were perfectly healthy. How do healthy guinea pigs just drop dead overnight? Come to find out, other animals from this hillbilly auction had started getting sick. Donkeys, sheep, goats, pigs, chickens.
Yeah.
They all started getting sick. The guy who had them lied to the auctioneer.
Didn't you tell me you had a dog that did that?
Oh, yeah. Well, I had a dog drop dead of a heart attack.
There you go.
Yeah, she was just bouncing up and down in her pen, and she got awfully quiet. We turned and looked. She's dead. I mean, she was just boing, boing, boing. No boingy no more.
This ever happened to you? Your dog ever have a heart attack?
Yeah, has anybody ever had a dog or even a cat just drop dead and fine 1 minute and dead the next? I mean,
I'll admit, right here on live YouTube, I was in foster care, and I've had, I want to say maybe 6 to 7 rabbits. They're all in cages, and my 2 actual rabbits I had were both white in this wire cage. I guess it's kind of my fault. And they're both like this, straight ears. And to me, I think the female rabbits is more cute with their ears down like this, one up, because if you have both up, to me, I can't tell. I'm not gonna look at it like, okay,
you're not gonna check the gym.
yeah, I'm not. No, that's gross. Yeah. So anyway, when I was in foster care, like I told you about, I was looking around. And there was like little pieces, like I don't know, look like raw meat there, because I never saw it. It looked like it. I never know what a baby rabbit looks like in my life when I raised rabbits. And I put it in my hand. I'm like,
That moved.
very little earbuds. I was like,
That's a baby.
yeah. I took it back in. I was like, oh my god. I was tiptoeing like in the house, like laid down gently. And well, long story short, it lasted about a week. And we gave it like milk out of some type of shrimp drop and
Like an eye drop.
yeah. Tried to nurse it back to health. Lasted about a week. And that was about it. All because I didn't have a natural nesting ground for it. But a lot of times I don't know why, but somehow my rabbits had bit the cage, wires in here and there. I'm like, why are there so many rabbits in my here and there? And I forgot what happened to them all, but yeah, I had tons of rabbits there, and oh man, you go change them, yeah, they have like marbles everywhere. I'm not gonna say anything more, just know they have marbles that I had to clean up. You guys ever had any rabbits, raised rabbits, or anything like that? You guys ever had rabbits that bit the cages and got gone? I mean, don't get me wrong. I clean the cages, I took them out sometimes, sprayed down the hose, really good, everything, wiped it down, all this, and then started bedding. But somehow, I guess I just weren't satisfied. I even tried putting like a blanket to try to take some elements off, but somehow they bit the cage and took off. And also, I had, I didn't give them no names, they're just what they were. I even had a guinea pig. I was talking about her earlier about this. I call it squeakers when you wee, they make a kind of noise, and they're like a cat. I didn't really know about this, but when I pick up, it was comfortable. I held it like this, I was playing it. It was crying in my hand. I was like, "Are you part cat?" Like I don't know. You know what the game can sound like? It's like a low growl, if you will. It's like I don't know. I can't even know it. It doesn't sound like a low growl. That's what I can describe it as.
Just a small rumbling.
Yeah, it's cute though.
We always called it their motor. They got their motor running.
I used to pet the guinea pig, and it's kind of coarse, but yet kind of soft at the same time. It's not as soft as the animal surf, it's kind of coarse, but yet kind of smooth at the same time. And I let it run around the house here, run around the house there. Just me and this other lady to stay with. And you keep watching them. I was like, oh, got a pile over here. Clean up. And I said, oh, got a pile over there. Okay, buddy, back in the cage. No more piles from you. Yeah, I had fun raising animals like this. The only animals I didn't have was like bigger ones, and like the real tall animals and your insects. I never had any of that. So that wasn't for me.
Well, that's like I said, if we can manage to get our own place, I'd love to have like some country land, because I would love to own a few horses, goats, sheep, pigs. The pigs for pets, I want the little tiny ones. I want the little pigs for pets. The other pigs, they'll be raised in another area, and we'll hire somebody to come and butcher them when it's time.
How about the thing goats? So cute.
I don't want the fainting goats and the little pygmy goats. I want to get the little cute pygmy goats and the fainting ones. Just don't go scaring them all the time on the fainting ones.
I never saw.
It's a weird medical condition that they have.
They have a medical condition.
That's what causes them to faint. Every time they get startled, it's just
they fall over.
and then it takes a few seconds to relax.
It's saying how they go into a coma that they feel kind of sort of
Paralyzed.
yeah,
They just get paralyzed for a moment.
paralyzed. Yeah.
But no, hearing you talk about how you had rabbits and stuff that
Excuse
chewed the fencing and stuff. We had a dog. He wore down his teeth because he would chew the metal fencing that we had because he thought he could chew his way out. But all he did was wore down all of his teeth. He had nubs. The only thing he actually had big was his fangs. But all his other ones were like, come on. He was like, oh, I'm going to try to escape. No, all you did was took away your teeth. I mean, because we literally caught him. He was sitting there in the squares of the fencing, and he was just it's like, hey, dude, you're not going to chew through it. It's thick.
I know. I saw this too. You know, my rabbit tried to bite the cage. I'm like, what the heck are you doing? Like you were saying, I was like, back out. Try to beat the cage and back out. And then they try to catch my rabbits. I don't know. I guess you're supposed to pick them up by ears or something. And I never did that. I tried to put them like this. Just take them. Now they have some sharp claws. I would say I was going to get bit by one, but I picked them up underneath the waist. The feet just kicking like this.
I've been bit by a rabbit before. That's next. I've been bit by hamsters, guinea pigs, gerbils. I've been bit by a rabbit. Been bitten by a cat. Bitten by a dog. Yeah, I think every animal I've ever owned, except for the fish, has bitten.
Anything drop blood.
Yeah, everything. Well, the dog bite and stuff drew blood because that's where Sam bit me on the leg because I landed on him anyway.
Yeah, that
was an accident. Never try to walk when you have a leash wrapped around your ankles.
Way back when Sammy was a pup, he was scared of the surroundings, and I think it was cold and snowy one day. It was me.
That was in the summer.
I thought it was snowy. Well, anyway, somehow it was me, her, and her mom. All 15 nights for a walk. Somehow she tripped over something and
tripped over the leash.
Yeah, and on top of Sam, good thing he's okay, but Roy down and yelled her around the world.
He did have a scraped leg. We got it looked at by a vet, and she said it's fine. There's nothing wrong. The fur will grow back, and it did. It took a couple months, but the fur grew back.
Man, that was a yelp heard around the world. It was that loud.
I mean, I was so upset and stuff. That's why I didn't walk him for the longest time after because I was healing. Because I had 3 bites to my leg, right around the knee area. Because he clamped down. That, and he also got the back of my hand too. He bit the back of this hand, and I got 2 scars there, and then he bit the knee.
Don't get us wrong here, Sam is a real friendly dog. He just gets finicky and kind of
possessive
at times. Yes, like
he loves dirt clumps. Hey, and that's when, if anybody out there has dogs and sees this video, does your dogs dig like mole runs and get possessive of the dirt? Because that's what our dog does. He digs in mole runs, bites a clump of dirt out, and then refuses to move when he's either digging or holding that dirt in his mouth.
You guys got any like moles in your backyard, front yard, and anything like that? My dog has a real keen sense for moles. And like you were saying, when Sam gets a big clump of dirt and thinks he smells a mole, he has a big chunk of dirt in his mouth. And
He'll snap at anybody who tries to take it away from him.
go figure. But you know, snap us. It's like back off, back off. You know, he got looking at his eye like, you're getting out of my mouth. You know. But it's like I don't know why he did because, you know, how does that saying go? Dog never bite the master's hand or something like that.
Never bite the hand that feeds you.
Yeah, and but when you have to come to the mouth, it's a whole different bag, whole different story. You know, if you guys live here and you see Sammy do this, yeah, if you can get that big clump out of his mouth running at you, good luck. Yeah, good luck with that. Huh. You ain't gonna get none of that dirt out of his mouth. I think because they have to take a mole in there.
It's got that smell.
Yeah, I think it helps one day to have more in that dirt. Ain't gonna happen.
But the moles don't stick around in one place for very long.
No, that's a far cry for
I've
that.
actually fallen in mole holes.
Well, that's how you work. Whoa.
Mole holes. It's the trails and stuff. I was out walking in the yard and my foot dropped. I was like, what the? I looked down. Yep, there's a big brown run along the ground. They made a whole pathway in the yard. It's like I tripped right in the hole. I did go down too because my foot sunk and I went forward. Luckily, I was just walking. I didn't have the dogs with me.
Boy.
So they were tied up outside.
We ever had some time with our dogs. Those of you who want to see our dogs, I got some dog videos further back. You know, I don't know how many videos we have about now, but if
We're
you,
at 250 for lives and stuff. Maybe more.
yeah, I shared some paintings, I shared some walks, I shared everything in here, and you know, I just want to keep driving it into you guys' head that our videos are fresh, homemade, not stolen, not taken. I had to borrow nobody's link to nothing. I just want to get that through. You know, I don't know why there's a sense in the taking and borrowing. That's a stupid foolish you have to make. No offense, that's stupid where you need to borrow and steal and all that. Come on, what you talking about? And I don't know if I can take a percentage on this. I don't know who steals or does drugs more between whites and blacks.
I wouldn't even go there because to me, I know too many white people who do drugs and steal.
But you know, maybe more black. I don't know.
We don't know. Probably 50-50.
Yeah, I'm guessing maybe it's a 50-50. But the point is, why should you have to steal? Why should you have to take? You know, don't you have enough in your house as it is? Don't you have enough? Whatever. Don't you just have enough in general?
They're trying to compete with everybody else out there in the world. That's why.
It should be a competitive thing to steal. We have enough crimes in the world because, you know, no offense, you know, I like watching TV, okay? I'm not one to, it's like, what if you had the same food every day? Tell in the comments somewhere what your favorite food is. Imagine eating that day in, day out, day in, day out, overtime. See, that's like me. I'm tired of hearing all the crimes. I'm tired of hearing about, that's why I don't watch news because sooner or later they're going to bring up the issue of stealing, taking, stealing, doing drugs here. This person shot here. This person shot there. To me, it's like eating the same food day in, day out. I'm sick of it. That's why I just watch regular TV shows. You know, I don't read newspapers because you see it there. I'm surprised they don't put it on a bulletin board. This person got shot here. That person got shot there. But now you're gonna make your way against billboards. I see enough of it. I hear enough of it. I see and hear enough of it. You know, go figure. You know, why should there be any crimes in the world at all? I'm sick of crime. You guys out there, you know, watching the news. Some guys out there like watching the news. Me, the only thing I watch it for is the weather. Like today, for example. Like I was talking about my dog. There's like little acidy stuff in the rain because we have fans in our window. And when I smell acidy stuff blowing through, it's like, it's gonna rain because it's just like it's just. You guys know what acid rain smells like.
It doesn't mean that the rain is acid or it's going to burn. No, it just has an acidy smell.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And we get no. How many days are raining? 1 or 2 days?
3 days. It's been raining for like 3 days now. And today was the worst.
I think she could back me up on this one. When I first walked in the house, give or take about a couple weeks later, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, we had this real strong rain. It poured like cats and dogs. And part of that happening, she took me down to this one river. And
just a couple blocks.
And that river tells a history. And there's like these blocks, or I don't know what to call them. It's like a railroad track that you could go over this river.
Piers,
Or piers, okay, the piers. Like the
rock piers.
yeah, keep telling the story. But anyway, long story short, one day, hard rain came. Yeah, okay, I might exaggerate just a little bit, but I swear that water was up to my knees. It was that,
Oh yeah,
it was that
you're
deep.
not exaggerating.
And
No, that water was up there.
and believe it, I'm 5'7", and that water was up to my knees. That's how it. And no, there's no drainage anywhere, no sewer, nothing.
That's just the river water came up on the road.
Man, I thought I was ready to go for a swim. I was going to go back to the house and get my trunk. Okay, I'm going to jump in.
I think sometime what I need to do is when we're out and stuff down by the river, I need to take us down by the boat dock and make a video to show the sign from the flood of '93 how high the water got with you as like a visual to show you and stuff. Like with you standing there, the water level was up to here, so where would it have come on? Yeah.
And that river really amazed me. Now, on the other side of that, when I was first kind of new here, we had a real bad winter.
Oh,
and
thunder ice.
Yeah, before I get to that, it snowed real bad here. I mean, this river either makes a noise or you get floods down there. I ain't kidding you. I mean, maybe one day, if it ever happens again, I'll make a little bit of a video. It might be called, but I'm going to do it just so you guys to prove you of the ice breaking here. Then you have these big chunks of ice going down the river, different size, different shape. They're thick. I was like, I can't stand the surf on these things. That's how thick they were. I was like, holy cow. This river goes from one extreme to another. This river's like flood of extreme. 1 minute flood, next minute you're staying on this piece of ice. Surf's up.
The ice gets anywhere from like 8 inches to a foot thick at times. And yeah, it got scary that one winter. I mean, it was his first winter here, and the ice had broken up, and it literally sounded like really loud thunder with the ice hitting, and it hit the pillars and the broken train bridge pillars. Now we have nobody in here. But yeah.
This town has a nice history.
We actually had other towns right here too.
Speaking of a town, at the time when we were taking Sam for a walk, there was this like caboose down there. I didn't think anything of it.
Train depot.
Yeah, or a train depot. I caught caboose.
It's a building, not a caboose.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway, when I walked down there, I didn't think nothing of it. And there was this like huge, big metal bowl, but yay big. I'm like, looking around, cats, dog, something. I'm like, maybe it's a horse getting out of this damn. Maybe it's a horse getting out of this thing. Sorry, dang. Maybe this is a big horse or a pony, something like big metal bowl, but yay big. And I looked around, I stood around away from it, and my Sam, next thing you know, cat, little kitten come out of the room, mew here and a mew there. It's like, you remember, Don, like, one kitten, but yeah,
they're a cat everywhere, a cat.
Yeah,
and we aren't kidding.
Well, I can't say the size of the shape, but every color you could possibly imagine. Look,
little kittens to full-grown cats.
I thought more kittens, I think.
Well, yeah, but there was a couple mamas there.
Okay, there's a few moms there, but okay, so we put different size, different shape, different color, all kind of colored cats. They're so cute. I want to take one home so bad, but yet we have 4. How many dogs do we have?
Well, at that time we would have had 3 or 4.
Okay.
I don't know if that was before or after, because we had Sam, and there was Chumba and Noah. No, we wouldn't have had Remy or Charlie. We would have had Jack, Chumba, Noah, and Sam.
I think that's another story that's up. I'll quickly tell you about this. Those dogs she mentioned. Now, before I met her, me and her used to video chat. I can tell you a video now. She told us about Jack. He's kind of like a German Shepherd,
Terrier.
Terrier type of dog.
Wire hair terrier.
Was he kind of like Spud McKinney, that type of dog? Okay.
That's a bull terrier.
Anyway, this dog was like, his 2 legs are working, back legs are crippled.
That's Noah.
Yeah.
They're all wire hair terriers and stuff. Noah was the cripple one. Jack was the standard normal dog and ended up having like a growth on his leg, blind in both eyes from blind, cataracts, and then had a softening of the head. They think he might have been starting of cancer.
Yeah, he got out.
He's the one that ran away.
He ran away, but never came back.
We think he left to go die. Because
Yeah.
he was like 13 years old.
Well, I'll say one thing. He can sure make your hand, fingers, wrong way. Make it, well, you get the idea. You sure bite your hand. But,
You be nubby.
yeah.
But yeah, Noah was
Yeah,
Noah was
hoping he is.
disabled. He was born with his back end all messed up.
I came to tell too. This house is full of dogs left and right. I said, holy cow. And I had to pass one dog. The one I used to scratch that back, like,
Chumba.
yeah, that dog would love
Drop
me.
him to their butt.
Yeah, I said, I do this, and on the back of the leg, he just dropped like that. I thought it was kind of cute. Okay, who's next? Yeah, there's like two dogs. Well, actually, one dog I made friends with. That's the only one I made friends with. And he the last one before he passed, and then there was the other dog you liked. That had pizza over there.
Noah,
Yeah,
the disabled one, he was our pizza dog.
yeah.
As soon as the pizza was brought into this house and stuff, whoa, flip flop, all the way back there, hopping all the way back, like you got something there. And I mean, you couldn't just give him like a little bit of the outer crust. You had to give him some with meat, cheese, and sauce or two.
Does anybody have a Casey's in their town? That's where me and her ordered pizza. Like, you save up your coupons, and you can save so many coupons, you get a free pizza. And then you try to
They
go.
changed it now.
You can
It's all digital.
anyway, you used to box
But
table
yeah,
dog.
if there's anyone that's ever heard of a Casey's restaurant or Casey's gas station, their pizza is awesome.
They got, I don't know, they got some sandwiches, they got pizza. Well, you know what they have. I don't think, I know.
If they have Casey's in
Yeah.
there.
I seen one.
If not, travel and find one. You'll love their pizza.
I seen one. I hope one day we have ours. They have like a slushy machine.
We got a slushy machine up here.
Okay. Yeah, some have a way bigger because me, her, and mom were on town sometimes. And they had like bigger Casey. We had one Casey. We had like you sit down and eat your food for a little bit. I think it was.
No, that was a different. Yes.
Or is that?
That's the St. Avenue.
Oh, okay.
That's
We
the
come
St.
back by
Avenue.
with the city and
Yeah.
okay.
That's the St. Avenue gas station.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's big. I mean, yeah, you've got what, 4 or 5 booths,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can sit and eat.
When they're, with create, she was talking about this virus earlier. They had like a whole rank of like 4 to 5 booths taped off in the yellow tape.
3 were taped off, 2
Yeah.
were still open.
Yeah, because you can't be 3 feet from each other. That's a sin, because
They'll be 6 feet apart at all times.
You guys ever have a grocery store? They have street sign on the floor. Stop here. Turn left here. Turn left. You feel like
Arrows leading you down the aisles and stuff. Sorry, folks, I've been going the wrong way in mine.
excuse my French, but he's like a damn idiot. You turn left here. You turn left here. Can't go here. Can't go there. What? I mean, yeah, excuse my French. Yeah, you're just a damn idiot.
Dang idiot.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean.
But yeah, I'm sorry. When I go grocery shopping, I don't want people saying, "Okay, you can only enter this aisle from this side." I only shop in so many certain aisles and stuff, and I'm not gonna walk all the way around from where I'm standing just to get into the aisle that I need. I'm gonna go the wrong way. Seriously, if I'm going from like the chip aisle to the cereal aisle and stuff, and I exit the chip aisle and stuff to go right into the next aisle, I'm not going to walk all the way around the outside of the perimeter of the store just to get to the right way to go in that aisle. Because they're 2 aisles apart. There's an aisle in between. And every other aisle was the one direction, and then the in-betweens were the opposite. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that, folks. Do not tell me what direction I have to go down a freaking aisle. People don't follow that anyhow because, one, we're not looking at the floor, people. We're looking at our shopping carts, our list, and the food in the shelves. And
Yeah, I don't know about you guys.
freezers.
I don't know about you guys out there. I'm sitting here about the COVID virus. It makes the backside itch. Like take for example, I had a doctor's appointment the other day, and I got his favorite nurse. I'm not going to mention her name. I got his favorite nurse, Her mask is
Oh, the doctor.
her mask is totally different. She has like these two things here inside her
It
face.
looks like something that you would have worn like
In a
around World War One, World War
Yeah,
Two.
it's
I mean, the big goggles and the big
Yeah, she had
breathing apparatus and stuff.
Yeah,
Right?
like
She
three
had the
breathers, one
full
here
face.
and then one there, and
Which, in a way, she's actually the smartest one because the masks that we wear,
yeah, one tickling your ears. And all
yeah, that just covers the nose and mouth. It's not going to protect us. You know why? Say if you have the COVID virus. Say I don't have these on.
that.
You have the COVID virus. You're talking and spit flies out of your mouth. Hits me in the eye.
But how can I just have a mask on?
I'm saying if you didn't wear a mask
Oh,
and stuff, and spit flies out of your mouth, hits me in the eye. Now I've got it. Yes, folks, it can be transmitted through the eyes. So masks aren't protecting us.
you know,
Now, like me, I wear glasses all the time, so
yeah.
that's going to protect some. It's not going to protect all of it.
You kind of sound like Darth Vader. Hi, Mark. How you doing?
I'll be glad the day we can actually see our doctor's face. We
No.
still haven't seen her face.
I'm not trying to make fun of her, but if you ever see, you've seen Star Wars, I'm not going to go past. But anyway, he sounds like this Darth Vader. Hi, Mr. Wells. How you doing today? It's like that. All the other nurses are wearing these extra masks on and all this, and yeah, somebody was asking me out there, did you wear a mask when you went to the doctor? Did you wear a mask when you go grocery shopping? I even took a picture of myself on another side, I'm not going to make you wear. But yeah, I even took a picture of myself wearing a mask. It's like a flag. It's red, white, and blue. Got the thing here and all that. And yeah, I wore a mask to the doctor. And even when she stepped out from me, I was like,
Yeah, because you
May I
can't breathe
breathe?
in them. No.
no, it's like trying to breathe with the hand over your mouth. Can you breathe like this? That's all. It's like, okay, I need to breathe. So I was like, get off for a minute. Can I hang here? Take a breath.
Maybe we'll use our masks for our next live chat as our thumbnail
Yeah.
because they're homemade masks.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, hers look really cool. Look like she went, here's sort of an upgrade. Everyone actual things like this. She was like, there's a hold on, mouth. One, two things here, and a mouth in here. Oh, Mr. Wellsboy, woman for the day. He talks like this. And, oh, that was kind of cool. I mean, other Mrs. Vader, pleased to meet you.
I was just gonna go there. Sounds like Darth Vader's wife.
Here, mine something like this on my face, and she got this thing going on like this. But I think she done the black helmet. You know what he looks like.
Everybody should know who Darth Vader is.
Yeah, I'm not, that's another fan. So, I just think it's funny. I mean, if she breathes really, but me, I'm having a hard time breathing with this thing over my mouth. They're kind of nurse face just for a split second. She's like, the nurse stay right here with you. Just give me the 2 minutes. And I can breathe. Okay, here comes the doctor. Okay. What do you need today? Oh, I was glad you had a hospital or doctor anyway. I was like, I wish I could breathe. I couldn't think off, and I was like, I'm done with that.
No more doctor's appointments now until either August or September. So we're good to go.
They had it way back when. I'm not going to get into discussion because I think I talked about this in my last video. I had a certain problem in a certain place, and
Had that surgery.
yeah, and
And because of the virus and stuff.
I had different kind of nurses come in. They had these had the thing like this. They had like shield over the face with a welding mask, this patch comes over the face, and that's the way they're talking like that. Not only they have this, they'll have this over the face. It looked like welding the shield or something, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, yeah, they gave me this while I was laying in the hospital, and yeah, those of you who don't know, yeah, I was in the hospital for how long?
2 nights.
It seemed like a week was going to pass because they kept on telling me, no, you're not ready to leave yet. No, they kept on
They
getting out.
weren't going to release you, I don't think, until
No.
I started fighting with them.
Yeah, I mean, I was hungry, my stomach was growling, and then long story short, after I got out of the operation, I woke up, I was like, wow, where was I? Back to the same old thing again. My stomach was growling, I was thirsty, and I ate plenty of ice chips, and the mouth felt like it's a Sahara desert. I was like this, and one cup after another. I was like, where is the real food?
Now, I could get before the surgery, not wanting him to eat, like right close to it because they don't want him to choke and stuff. That you would end up throwing up. They don't want you to aspirate to death on the table. But after the surgery, to deny a person anything to eat, that right there was going way too far and stuff. I mean, because they said the surgery was in the early, like late morning, early afternoon, and they didn't feed him till what? Probably what, around midnight or so?
Yeah.
Come on, that's several hours. And he had already gone over 24 hours with nothing to eat. And it cost, I'm sorry, people, it's not healthy for a person to lose, what, 18 pounds in less than 24 hours.
This one little bitty. Now, you're talking about racism, and don't get me wrong, I'm not racist against anybody. But this one little Asian lady came in, she gave me this little dinky little menu. She's like, "What do you want to eat?" I'm like, I froze from it. I was like, "Real food, no more ice chips." Wow. So I sat down. She said, "What do you want? You want this? You want that?" I didn't even have a soda. It was diet, but yeah, I had a soda. And it was like a Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Yeah, I was like, wow, I'm like dreaming. Wow. So I ordered, it was kind of dry though, but I ordered a hamburger, fries, coleslaw, and I think a biscuit, a bun or two, whatever, and a couple ketchups. And the fries were not bad.
It's hospital food.
Yeah. The hamburger, better because I put some mayonnaise on there with ketchup. I didn't have no mustard. Sorry, guys, I didn't give no ketchup or mustard. I had mayonnaise and mayonnaise, ketchup, no mustard. Anyway, I put that on the hamburger. I was in heaven. I was like, I was chewing this thing. Am I in heaven now? That food tastes so good. No more ice chips. But I had this Diet Coke in there, bring every now and then. I can have to wash it down. I looked there, but am I dreaming? This little Asian lady actually gives a real food. Oh man. And I guess on the plus side, I was watching TV, and what I didn't know, the hospital, I guess our TVs are different down here. I was flipping through. I got the British TV.
BBC.
Yeah, BBC. You guys know the BBC. That British channel.
British Broadcasting.
Yeah, that's. I was just kicking back, watching one of my favorite TV shows, and they had like back to back. It wasn't, like part one, part two. They showed different episodes and stuff like this. I was really enjoying it. And next thing I turned the channel, I was watching this Adam Sandler movie with that little kid, Big Daddy. And I went to blink for a second, then next thing I went to a save screen. I was like, seriously? I was having a good part. I forgot what it was, but it turned to a save screen. And the whole rest of the day I was like, come on, I was watching this. I forgot what part I was at. I think you're right where you put on the glasses or something, where you turn invisible or something like that. It got gone like this. I was like, come on, I was having a little good part. I see him over and over again, but with Adam Sandler and all that, I can never get tired of watching his movies. It's funny over and over again. You guys like that with Adam Sandler? I do. He's made a lot of good movies. And if you want to, you guys can tell me who your favorite comedian is or whatever. Just give me a comment below, a thumbs up and a likes. And I just want you to know, once again, our videos are fresh. We don't need no links. We didn't take this video from anybody because, look, it's us. I'm Mark. It's Heidi. We're both real. And it's no music. It's just right there, right in your face. It's real. I'm looking at you. You guys are looking at us. And I'm on here, well, almost every other day. I tell you about my life. I tell you what goes on around here. Like we go shopping. We go out of town for a bit. We talk about our dogs. We talk about anything. And we want you guys to discuss your part of life back us. Tell us how you're doing. Tell us what's going on in your part of the world. Where do you live? What are you doing? I don't care if you're on the other side of the camera. Tell us what you're doing and how your life is. Tell us if you have any pets, favorite movies, this type of stuff. That's what I'm here for. Every day, almost every other day. I got plenty of videos out there. And like today, Heidi had a lot of stuff she would discuss. I said here, listen. I was just like, wow, she said all that?
Well, I mean, it's just been irritating you with the way people are doing things like, oh, we have this problem. Oh, so-and-so was murdered by a cop and stuff. So now we got to change history because they're bringing up things from the past. That has nothing to do with what is happening in today's society. Changing by removing statues or whatever, changing the names of towns or whatever, that's not going to stop the crimes that are happening. So, I mean, come on, think about it. If we were to just take away everything from our history that dealt with slavery or whatever, the name of the county where we live is Van Buren. Martin Van Buren was one of the presidents that, ta-da, was a slave owner. So if everybody thinks, oh, we've got to change history by changing the names of counties, towns, whatever, I no longer would live in Van Buren County, Iowa. Because we can't relate to somebody several hundred years ago that was a slave owner.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I never associated it with that. I mean, what are we going to do next? Say that we can't associate with Indians that were here before Americans? Because, well, think about that. If we can't have anything to do with Christopher Columbus because he was a slave trader, a rapist, and all that, okay, we have to do away with everything that Christopher Columbus brought to our area. No more Thanksgiving. No more Plymouth Rock. That's a big tourist attraction.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to do away with all of that. You're changing way too much because you're freaking out over, like, oh, a white cop murdered a black man. Well, there's people going out and robbing stores, burning down buildings and all that. Stuff that had nothing to do with the person's murder. And now we're wanting to change our history by changing the names of towns and removing products that dealt with black people. I mean, come on. Do some research before you stick your head up your backside and demand that things be changed. Because the petition to change the name of Columbus, Ohio to Flavortown after Guy Fieri, yeah, that's what they want to name it, folks. But it's kind of stupid. It's one person started it all. One person drew up this petition. He freaked out, like, oh, we can't associate with this and stuff anymore because of what happened in the past. How did we go from white cops killing black people and saying Black Lives Matter to, oh, now we can't associate with racists, rapists, murderers? I mean, we can't associate with anybody from the past. That's our history, people. The history of the United States is all of that. If you take away all that, then everything we learned in school is for nothing.
Yeah.
That means none of us graduated school because that's what we graduated on.
I don't know if it makes any sense or not, but remember that movie or TV show we watched, The Walking Dead?
Mm-hmm.
You know, they keep on dying off to there to there. One day, like you keep telling me, one day we'll wake up, there are new people. No more regular people. You know, we can recognize them like, oh, I know you, I know this person, I know that person. And this person dies off, this person gets killed, and like, who are you?
But seriously, like, I know, I get what you're saying, but like with taking away all of our history and stuff, totally saying that we can't have anything to do with any of that we learned in the past, then that means everybody up to this point, nobody's ever graduated from school because everything we learned is stuff that we're not supposed to have anything to do with anymore. Everything we learned about Christopher Columbus, all of our presidents, all of that is wrong, according to these idiots that are wanting to change things.
That's what's wrong.
And it all started within the past 3 years, 4 years, with the one person that became our president. All that crap started since he became president. That's when things started getting worse. And that's why everybody needs to stop and think, is what I'm doing the right thing? Do we need to screw up history and stuff? I mean, you can just say, oh, it might have that word in it, but now it's no longer associated. It's just a word. I mean, we have teams around here called the Indians.
Yeah.
Does that mean we're making fun of the Indians? No. I mean, there's music groups changing their names because now we can't have anything associated with anything to do with racism.
We have a football team with Indians,
I know.
and you know, years
But that's
ago,
what I'm saying. Are we going to start changing that? Because if we can't associate with anything from the past, then that means we have to do away with them too.
my dad, I don't know, real story, long story. My dad used to tell me about the Indians, the names of them. He said some are friendly and some are bad, but kind of funny to see Indians going against each other, you know, because one's telling you just one's mean, and one's just, you know, hit you without no questions asked. Just, you know. And then many years back, before all this mess started, when I was about 8 the grasshopper, when I was with my real dad, he took me to the Smoky Mountains, and boy, they got a lot of Indian dogs up there. You know, it's all rubberized, but you know, the tomahawk, you know, boxing you can wear, the little feather hats you can wear. They got nice little memorabilia up there, just, you know, odd and stuff.
But you know, when it comes to like racism and all that, how like I mentioned earlier in the live stream about the removing of Aunt Jemima and Mrs. Butterworth products. Okay, here's a big one. How many people of you out there love peanut butter? Absolutely adore peanut butter.
What's your favorite one?
No. Get this though. If we can't have any products on the shelves that deal with black people, I buy peanut butter. It was invented by a black person. He never called it peanut butter, but it was a black person that invented it. George Washington Carver was a black man.
I know that.
Yeah, he invented peanut butter, even though they never called it peanut butter at that time. But he was the one that first came up with it. So if we have to remove all products that are associated with black people, I buy peanut butter.
You guys are going to be eating jelly sandwich restaurant.
Yeah, see, we got to
grape,
stop.
strawberry. What's your favorite?
Stop and use our brains. Just because a product might be associated with black people, that has nothing to do with racism.
I guess on a side note, and you guys remember, I don't know, what's your guys' favorite music out there? You guys ever heard of the Monkees? You know, David.
Davy Jones, Mickey Dolenz, Peter Tork.
Yeah, thank you.
And Mike Naismith.
Mike Nesmith, I think his mother, and she started more creating things. She was a creator of like Whiteout or something. She wanted to make it or something. But anyway, look up on Wikipedia. I don't know. Or not Wikipedia. Look up on the net. I think Mike's mother, she was like creator of Whiteout. She made it or something. Look it up. That's just all I heard. She was someone creating things. I just started asking for that in there.
But yeah, there's so many things out there that we buy that were created by black people. And if we have to get rid of everything, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, folks. I live on peanut butter. I mean, I don't live on it, but that's one of the staples in my home is peanut butter. We buy that big jar and stuff. So if that has to, if we're pulling Aunt Jemima and Mrs. Butterworth pancake syrup and pancake mixes off the shelves because it dealt with racism, then hey, get rid of the peanut butter too.
What you guys' favorite peanut butter out there? You know, they got the one of the peanuts, they got without, they got their pan, they got Jiffy, they got Skippy. What's that one called? We got mixed Goobers. It sounds nasty, doesn't it? Goobers. It's like, phew, I just took the Goober. But anyway, the point is, you guys ever eat Goobers? It's not bad. I tasted it. But yeah, what's your guys' favorite peanut butter out there? Like you were saying, though, you guys, you know, if peanut butter is taken off the shelf, you guys give me a lot of jelly sandwiches. You got your orange, your grape, and your strawberry. I like grape. You know, grape's pretty good.
Oh yeah, and cotton clothing, because black slaves picked the cotton.
Oh yeah.
So see, if we have to get rid of everything that deals with black slaves, I buy cotton clothing.
Yeah.
So come on, people.
Cotton.
Let's all start using our brains and stop this ban on race. I mean, I'm not saying to be racist, but we got to stop trying to ban items out there that we're dealing with black people. Because like I said, Aunt Jemima was a freed slave. She was a former slave, having been freed before Aunt Jemima pancake syrup came around. Mrs. Butterworth was a fictional character, not real. The person who did the voice for her was a white woman. So how's that racist?
Exactly.
Sure, what was it? Was it Aunt Jemima or Mrs. Butterworth? The bottle. I think it was Aunt Jemima.
Yeah.
The bottle and stuff was shaped like that of a black woman. But that's just a look. There was nothing on that bottle saying, hey, look, she's a slave. It wasn't like a light, like a flesh-colored bottle that showed like, beating scars or whatever. It was just a glass bottle designed to look like a woman. I I mean, sure, they used a brown glass bottle, but I mean, come on. I didn't see no actual facial features to know was it a black woman, was it a white woman.
A long time ago, I'm not familiar with those commercials or not. They even animated the Aunt Jemima bottle. You hear talking like this, and you see arms moving, the mouth moving.
I thought it was cute. And we actually had one or two glass syrup bottles in our basement a few years ago.
Remember I said back in my other couple of videos how TV can make something look so good and bring it home. It's like, how come it's not doing this? How come it's not doing that? I can use the Aunt Jemima bottle, friends, for example. You see it talking, laughing, and moving its arms and stuff like this. And then this little kid brings it home and puts it on the counter. Mom, how come it's not moving its arms? How come it's not talking? I got this bottle in my arm, and it's not shaking a finger at me. It's not talking to me. And hey, Mom, did you pick up the wrong bottle? Hello, it's Mama. Wake up. You're supposed to be talking to me. You got the bottle. Look at this. And so it's like, rather see, we think going back, not talking to me. That's too hilarious. You know, they show everything on TV nowadays. They make it look so good. It's like, whatever may advertise, it's like, it does this, it does that. And, you know, like I said, you know, you bring home back to your house and whatever it may be, and it's like, how come it's not doing this? How come it's doing that? I thought about contacting some of the commercials and some of the way, and they make it look so good on TV, yet you bring it home, it's like, why? I just feel like in some such a way, on contacting commercials, say, how come it's not doing what they say it's supposed to be doing on TV? They kind of product you bring home, it's not doing it. You sit there and wonder why. They make something so good.
Okay, I take that back on the one with the peanut butter. Another guy actually patented the actual peanut butter, but George Washington Carver did come up with uses.
Well, you guys did get the idea, right?
But if George Washington Carver was a black man and he did come up with a lot of uses for peanuts, hey, give up peanuts. It's associated with a black person.
Sure.
Sorry that I said that you invented peanut butter, but
you get the gist of it, right?
Yeah.
Hey, mistakes are made. That's like, you know,
hey, at least I went back and corrected myself.
You know, that's kind of like around here and everything. Everybody walks around with this like mental cloud on top of their head, and they think their stuff don't stink. They don't make any mistakes. Nobody in this world is perfect. You know, if one person per se makes a mistake, man, the whole world's gonna come to an end. I kind of despise that. You know, it's like sometimes when I go talk to my friends, and it's like, well, you're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do that. Yet you sit back and claim you're so perfect. Come on, what's wrong with you? You know,
Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, you're not perfect yourself. You know, if I would take my time, and I don't know how old I'd be by the time I got back, but if I had a big piece of paper and took a status of, and go out and run the world, there might be different languages, I'd have to speak them. My point is, right around the world, to find out that, you know, are you perfect? Talk about it. You know, all this, by the time I got back, I'd have a list of people that would say, no, you're not perfect. No matter how much you try to explain things like you are, guess what? You're not. I myself, live on YouTube, I admit, hey, I'm not perfect myself. I do make mistakes. I'm only human. You guys out there might think you are, but you're not. There's a newsflash for you guys may think you're perfect. You're not. Just because you are what you are, you're not perfect. You're unique. I want to put that way. You are the only unique. You're the only one of your kind. Unless you're like
you're you. You can't be anybody else.
Yeah. Unless you're a twin of somebody, or you have a twin brother. You have
but even twins, triplets, quads, quints, whatever, they're all unique in their own way.
Yeah, like Full House, for example. They had Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. They're twins. But there's always some little quirk about them that's something different about them that makes them unique, I guess. I mean, I don't think twins can be born like this. There's always something a little quirky about them that makes them different.
There's always something that makes them different.
Like, say, like, you know, they maybe look alike. They could have two different color eyes, or maybe a little head out of place. Something that makes them different.
Or in the case of Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, one freckle.
Yeah,
one little facial freckle
right there. They can anywhere, or they can one has high voice, one has low voice. Something different, you know. That's what makes you don't. There's no such thing as exact twins, honestly. Unless you have.
They're identical twins, yeah, but even identical twins are not identical in every way.
That's true. Unless like family twins, stuck at the hip or something.
Yeah, but even on that, they aren't going to be 100% identical, even with conjoined twins, because one could like one thing, one could like something totally different.
Yep.
So,
Speaking of twins, I don't know. Remember those two girls had head and shoulders?
oh, the Abby and Brittany,
Yeah.
they're
Really,
cool.
these two girls, I forgot how old they were.
Oh, they're in their 20s now.
She got like, one head here and like one head here.
They're conjoined twins.
Yeah.
And no, we're not making fun of them.
No,
We're
I'm
saying
talking
they're
about it.
awesome.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
But they're two totally different people, even though they share one body.
You don't see that every day, do you? No. It's like, wow, look at two of the 500 girls. Which one do I date? Do I have to date them both? Yo, babe, come over here. We need to get a kiss and hug. Which one?
Now,
Yeah,
let's
but
not
no.
make fun of
No,
people.
but no.
They have separate lives. I mean, even though they share one body, they do have separate lives and stuff.
Sorry for everybody. I'm just trying to be a little funny. I mean, just per se, it's something like that. You take the average guy and he's like, which girl do you want to date? But yeah, I'm just picking.
Well, I hadn't heard.
Yeah, for sure. But anyway,
We're already an hour and a half in, so might wrap it up for tonight.
and don't think that I'm on here every day. Some of the guys out there, I don't know if anybody asked a question. Some of you guys might be like, wow, he said a lot. He said a lot of good things. When's he going to do his next live chat? Or some guys might be like, I didn't find it too interesting. It was kind of boring and all this. So just give us a hint. Tell us in the comments what you think. We don't want you guys to say, that heat is boring. We don't like it sound. We don't need none of that. We just need some uplifting comments. Nothing like,
Yeah, we keep asking if there's anything you would like us to talk about, like favorite comedians, favorite music, favorite shows on TV, movies, whatever. Drop us a line in the comments. We'll talk about anything.
Yeah, I just keep on drilling this into your head. We come on here, we talk about the housing, we talk about our life, talk about this, talk about that. I want you guys to give some feedback, if you will. Tell us about yourselves. Tell us about us. Tell us what you do in your house. Just talk, It's like, hey, I'm sitting in your house talking to you. I don't want to sit there bored with what I've got to say. I want you guys to talk to us for a little bit. Get it what's on your mind. I'm tired of talking about the same thing every day, but what choice do I have? Because a lot of guys keep on hacking on me about the same stuff. And, that being said, and here's something else you guys may not like for me to hear, for me to say, when I first entered the internet, I don't know, there's like, in a sense, if you guys want to call them cyberbullies, I'm tired of this, but they won't stop their stuff with me. They're always asking me, is the capital button broken? I feel like I'm being bullied by a cyberbully. I'm tired of it, What I got to do, mail you my whole keyboard or take off the capital button to show you it's not broken.
It works just fine.
Yeah, I don't come into your house and say, well, you're not supposed to drive this. You're not supposed to eat that. How that someone walk in your house and said this to you?
Well, and we've actually proved that there's nothing wrong with the caps button because of the fact that when people have gone off on us and, oh, is it broken and stuff? Why do you always type in caps? We would always go in tiny little letters. And we can write in small letters. We just choose to write a certain one.
Yeah, so if you guys can write the way you want, no offense, I'm gonna write the way I want. So until you guys out there step into our house and boss us around, which will never happen, no offense. Until you guys step into our house and boss us around, then maybe I'll think about it. But not until then. So until then, I'm gonna type the way I want because I don't care the way you guys type. I can type the way I want. Different colors, different size, different shape. You know the drill. Who knew that there were cyberbullies out there trying to boss you around? Well, you can't type like this. You can't talk like this and talk like that. I'm tired of being bullied. I got enough bullies here in the house. Two live downstairs, one lives back there. And all of them try to take over our dog because...
just tell us what to do in general. We're all adults. Why do we have to all act stupid and act like children?
You guys remember... I don't know if you're having one, but do you guys remember the marionette puppets with their wires and strings and all that? The thing moves like this.
They're called marionettes.
Yeah. And around here, people that think that we're marionettes, they got another thing coming. And, they think they can pull us here. But in the meantime, then they're showing off their mental crown and saying, well, we can walk around and our stuff don't stink. I don't think I just wait a mile away. They're trying to swallow our dogs, Remy and Sammy. I think that's wrong. Just because your dog ran off and died somewhere, that doesn't mean you take over our dogs.
Especially after she said she didn't even have a pet.
Yeah, and she turned down lovey dovey. They take a dog to the park. I'm sorry, we don't drive. That's our downfall. And whatever we do around the house is just not good enough. We try to do good, nope, not good enough. It's like here we draw two stick figures. They draw a Mona Lisa. They're drawing over here the Washington Capitol. And here are two little stick figures. And it's like, how do you compare a stick figure to a picture of a Washington Monument or a statue that's really life looking? Or, what I mean?
Lifelike.
Yeah, lifelike. So how do you compare that? You can't. You just can't compare one thing to another like that. This being a little stick figure, that would be an actual picture. You can't compare that. Come on. If I do this, it's like having one up. We do this, got up one, up and up. You get nowhere. But these fools on here, they don't care because they keep acting time and time again. Just waiting for us to screw up just so they can dump down our throats or something because they walk on this another problem. I'm thinking if they could just take the problem up there just one measly little time, they'd have a whole new outlook on life. So like, like a kid in a candy store. They're looking like, wow, so many colors, so many flavors. Where do I start? Oh my God. But unfortunately, this is, much I hate to say it, folks, everybody, they're probably born with a crown, they're probably going to die with that crown. What I hate to say. Let's face it, that's going to happen. They're born with a crown, they're going to die with that crown. It's a sad fact. Like, remember how Sheldon on Big Bang Theory, he always, every once in a while, one of the shows, but here's a fun fact. Well, me, I'm kind of like that Sheldon kind of a thing. Here's a fact, what's not a fun fact. It's pretty, just the other side of a sad fact, They're born with a crown, they're going to die with a crown because they think that their stuff don't stink. I got news for them. Their stuff stinks a mile away. I don't care where they're at. I don't care if they're in the house, take a dog to the park, which is wrong because, we give Sam, he's getting up there in years. I don't know.
Almost 10.
Yeah, almost 10. And the dime size, the quarter size pills we got to give him because he gets arthritis in his leg. And you see him limping every now and then. And so that means we got to give him pills almost every night. So we slip up a little bit, but so we got to give him every night. That way he don't limp. And one of these people downstairs actually lift up Sam, hoist him up in the truck, wow, down by the truck. That's wrong. Because, I'm so scared that one day they don't come back with our dog. Boy, they got problems.
Or come back with an injured dog.
Yeah, that's why I'm so scared. That's why they think here, we got this like Sand Lane we taken down. It's like a half a mile walk from one side to another, quarter mile walk. We can walk up and down that one. That's not good enough. I mean, from here to Sand Lane, how long to walk is it? Hang on, everybody. Yeah, but anyway, how long is it from Sand Lane to there to walk? Anyway, how long is it walking? From here to Sand Lane to walk.
About 3/4 of a mile.
So
The whole town's only.
All right, so if we walk,
You can't hear us. Sorry, we're just low speaking and stuff.
hang on, buddy.
Well, and we have to stay somewhat quiet because there are people sleeping and we just can't get extremely
But
loud.
anyway, all right, from here, if we walk from here and then continue on the end of the time, how long walk is that?
Well, like I said, it's probably about 3/4 of a mile to get to Sand Lane, so about a mile.
Yeah, so about a mile. Even if you walk your dog a mile, still that's not good enough because she thinks that I came to the park, I can walk your dog better than you. I hate people that say we're better than you. It makes my backside real sore. Knowing I'm taking a shower every day, And speaking of which, do you guys have hard water out there? We have hard water in our bathroom all around the house, and it makes films here and there, And I guess our laundry doesn't smell too bad, but you see filmed on a shower door and filmed everywhere, and makes the bathroom look dirty. So do you guys get clean water out there? Do you guys get films in your house?
Soft water, like water softeners.
Yeah.
Or anything. That one's depressed. The therapist quit.
What happened?
That's sorry to hear that.
Your therapist can't tell you that. I mean,
That's rude.
I mean,
YouTube's only good for so much therapy.
what was your therapist's name?
Well, that's confidential.
No, I'm just asking. I mean, do you know your therapist's name by chance? I'm just asking.
It's usually confidential. They can't reveal that.
But usually when I walk up to you, they say, "Hi, I'm so and so."
Well, that's to their patients. They don't tell everybody else. But yeah, YouTube's only good for so much. Well, YouTube's free, but I mean, you can only get so much therapy and stuff on YouTube. I mean, yeah, if there's videos you like, I mean.
Well, yeah, I'm sure.
Everybody, I think, is seeking forgiveness too. I'm sorry and say, ooh, dang, therapy. Yeah, I can see why your therapist and stuff would not be good. $350 an hour. That's too much.
Is there any way you can go to another therapist, a cheaper one by chance?
All therapists are good.
Well, I mean, just a little cheaper, you know.
No, nobody's cheap anymore. They're all out to make money just to hear people and stuff. But yeah, I mean, YouTube is free. I mean, I guess if there's.
Well, long story short, and if you could, tell your friends about my channel.
Yeah, if you have any friends.
But
wow, sorry to hear that and stuff. I mean, everybody's got problems. And 7 times if you count there. Well, there's nobody that's perfect out there and stuff. So, I mean, everybody's got their problems. And
if I could ask, what's your real name? If I may ask. Do you have your own YouTube channel? And can you hear us a lot better? Nice to see somebody dropped in for a change.
People are kind. Thank you for that. That's what we're here for. I mean, we'll listen to anybody who wants to talk.
I'm sorry you came in so late. What time did we start?
An hour and 43 minutes ago is when we started.
Yeah, an hour and about 43 minutes ago. I don't know what time it was. But you're more than welcome to...
1 o'clock is when we started.
Yeah, so 1 o'clock our time. I'm not too sure what time you have, but we started here around 1 o'clock. And you're more than welcome to come back in, talk with us for a little bit, share your thoughts. Tell your friends about our channel. Because we need a lot of people to subscribe to our channel.
And we aren't forcing anybody.
No.
I mean, if you want to subscribe, hey, that's great. If not,
you know, we can be like you're on a YouTube therapist, if you will. I mean, you can tell us your problems. We can kind of talk to you, help you out, give you a few ideas. I mean, we can be like an online therapist, if you will. I mean, what do you think about that?
Christians.
We're
Christians.
Well,
I mean, we don't actually attend a church, but we're not Jewish. So we're religious, but not practicing.
When I was like almost closing the eye to grasshopper, or maybe a little bit bigger, I was with my real dad at the time, and I was real close to becoming a man.
In a Jewish.
Yeah, and because I had to read from this book or something, and wear the Korah with a little hat, and then I get the little crystal diamond thing, and you know that's the little gift because I became a man, and that was many years ago. Like when I was about maybe I don't know, in my teens, put it that way. Yeah, when I was in my teens, I was trying for that, but I didn't. I was that close.
I mean, I'm a Christian, but I don't go to any churches because we don't have any around here to go to.
I have been,
and I can't travel to other towns.
I have been to so many churches. It's crazy. But no, I haven't been one.
I haven't been to. Well, I mean, like I said, I'm a Christian, and I don't actually go to church because of the fact that the last time I was in a church, the minister basically told me that I should not even get married until after I had a career established. So, I mean, I think that's kind of kind of strange to tell somebody that they shouldn't fall in love and get married and have a family until after they've established their career, meaning you work in the same job for years and years and years and years and years and stuff. And it was kind of bad because his own family wasn't perfect. He already had a grandkid and the couple wasn't even married. So don't tell me that I can't fall in love and get married and stuff just because I don't have a job at the time. And that was rude.
What's funny,
I'm not sure if he's still in or not.
What's funny is we had one back here who was afraid to get married, and when me and Heidi used to be on Facebook, she used her dog Jack as her profile pic. And don't get me wrong, I've done it too. I'm not gonna tell what any sites I'm on, but I'm on a few sites. There's one site I go to. I use a lot of different profile pictures. Sometimes I'll use animals or whatever, but on occasion, yes, I do use my real self. Don't hide behind cameras. Show your real self. If you spend hiding behind these strange images, nobody's gonna know what you look like. You can say, well, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. Show yourself. Don't hide behind pictures. And then with people using names, I guess I get along with that. But say what your real name is. Like I can keep telling you, I walk in your house, want to shake your hand and say, "Hi, I'm so and so." I'll be, "Hi, I'm so right back at you." Don't be bashful. Okay, I'm a little bashful and shy, but once I get to know you personally, man, it feels like I've known you for years. I can walk in, "Hey, I've been to so and so's house. They have this, they have that, and they have a cute little pet too." And it's just natural. You guys don't be shy. Step in, say hello once in a while.
Well, like on the last question Etsy asked and stuff was if we were Christians or Jewish. I mean, just because I'm a Christian, I don't have anything against Jewish people. I mean,
I won't go into any more long stories, but there's people way back when they didn't like Jews or something.
The German Hitler, didn't like the Jews.
Oh.
But see, I don't have a problem with Jews because if everybody and stuff that is a Christian would read the Bibles, Jesus was king of the Jews. So what's that tell people? He was the king of the Jews, and yet Jews and Christians don't believe the same things and stuff. And I just don't understand that. But I'm not going to get into religion because everybody's religion is their own. Buddhism, Hinduism, Jewish, Christian, Catholic, Baptist, whatever you want to do. Mormons, although Mormons to me are the worst because they think Christ was born here in the United States. No. But I'm not going to judge anybody for their religion or anything.
I don't want to talk no religion, but where was I? I was doing something. What was it? I was doing something for the what's it called? I want to say my tongue back here. I was doing something for the streets, like shoveling and all that type of stuff. Anyway, I work for these people, and I walked inside and I looked at one picture frame. And believe it or not, I'm not going to get into religion because that's another story, and I'll make one story short. Somebody, how they have like a picture of Mona Lisa? The picture I saw, I couldn't believe it was a black Jesus. Some people even believe that Jesus was black. And me, I was like, my jaw dropped. I was like, seriously, I don't want to say nothing. I don't know what color it is, but to me, it's like the Sears Tower. It's been called Sears Tower for many, many of years. Then you guys sit and try to tell me if Jesus was black. I'm just going to stick with what I know because you guys ultimately say he's different color, but personally, I'm going to say and feel the way he is. To me, he's white. I know some guy might say I'm wrong, but to me,
nobody really knows the true ethnicity of Christ because he was born in Africa. What became Africa, but at the time in biblical times, it really wasn't. There wasn't really the continents because we didn't have names to anything back in that day. I don't know exactly when the continents were named, when everything separated or whatever and stuff, because I wasn't alive back then, so I don't really know. And I'm not going to go presuming to know.
No.
But yeah, we're nearing on 2 hours, so we're going to have to wrap up.
But everybody this time we talked about many different things. Like me and I keep saying, we go to stores, we go to town, we look for things to talk about, and it's fresh. It's not like we talk about something many years ago actually did, but you get the point. Our conversation, we try to keep fresh. It's like, fresh food off the stove, fresh food off the fryer. You get the idea. Once in a while I might talk about stuff in the middle, stuff way back and back. I don't want to keep ranking on it. I just want to keep telling you guys that what I'm tired of, what I want to actually hear, what I want to actually see, and just stuff like that. Every day I walk in your house, and you guys don't say nothing to me. It's like, I do all talking. One day I just want to sit back. Okay, good talk. See, that's what I want to do. I just want to sit in your house. You say, okay, Mark, sit in the chair, sit on the couch. We'll talk together. Okay, I ride with you. Now I'm going to sit back. It's your turn. That's what I'm waiting for. I want you guys to talk to me now.
Well, see, that's like the one who came in and he or she, I'm not saying he's a man or woman because don't know by the name, but hey, we let somebody chat with us.
Yep.
We're not going to stop anybody. I mean, if you want to talk, that's what we're here for.
And as always, the FYI, and I want to keep drilling this for you guys out there. I want very positive, once again, very positive feedback. If we see any negative comments, well, like he said, I'm going to delete the comments because look for positive feedback to make our channel grow. But, just say, well, we like what you said here. We like what you said there, and maybe if there's a few dislikes, just say, well, you didn't really like, just don't go bad mouthing us because that'll be deleted like that. Either I'll do it or how you do it because she helped me on my channel a long time ago. Long story short, I used to sit here talking about it all by myself. Now that I invite her in, we both can conversate, and one day, if we ever move, she wants to make her own cooking channel, and I have no idea what we'll cook. I can train my dog. I can't do live because I'm not up there that high. So unfortunately, I'm stuck. Anyway, I'll try to make a few videos because once we get out of here, if we get out of here, I want to take my dog in some sort of backyard and show him and Remy playing, and those are 2 dogs, by the way, not theirs. So just FYI, they're not their dogs, our dogs. But yeah. Anyway, I think I said rattle enough.
This is our longest live stream yet, so
yeah, we keep it getting longer and longer. I mean, the more you guys pop in and talk to us, the more we want to talk to you. A lot of times, no offense, I'm kind of tired of talking to you guys. I want you guys to talk to me and say, Mark, I want to talk about this. Talk about something different for a change. I want you guys to share your opinions with me. I'm tired of walking to you guys' house. I'm doing all the talking. I'm just gonna run myself ragged here talking to you guys. Just say something back. I want to conversate with you people out there. I don't care who you are, just normal, actual conversation. If you guys talk wrong to me, you blocked and kicked out. I want some positive feedback, something good, something original. Not here where I stole this, I stole that, and I borrowed a link here, or I borrowed a link there. I don't hear about no links, nothing stolen. Our videos are fresh. It's like I walk into a store, I bought this, I bought that. It's fresh. It's not stolen, not taken. Okay, that's what I want you guys get to know. But anyway, as always, though, I'm Mark.
and I'm Heidi.
My wife Heidi. You probably see a lot more of her in my videos unless she's off doing something. But I'm happy that I finally brought her in. That's what I want to say about that. But without further ado,
Good night.
and we talk to you guys later. Peace.
I will say